Welcome back to summer reading at Lake County Public Library. This is a tutorial video to show you how to get started registering with ReadSquared to get you started on your summer reading journey. It's also perhaps if you have a child involved in 1,000 books or 100 books programs, 100 books before graduation or 1,000 books before kindergarten, you can combine those accounts. We'll have different sections in this video for you to jump to see what you need to do. So take a look at the timestamps in the description, and you can get to the point that's most useful for you. But we're going to start off right here with learning how to register. You're brand new to the program, never done this before. So I am going to register myself as a parent, and I'm going to register my make-believe child by going up here to register. And I'm going to register myself and other readers. This is the part I don't like. This is the part where it now asks how old I am. As long as you give an age, if you are an adult, meaning 18 years of age or older, as long as you give an age that is older than 18, we're not checking cards here. So whatever age you want to put down, as long as it's an adult age, go for it. So I am going to make myself 30. Continue. All right, now what I am going to be doing here is making sure that everything that has a red star beside it is filled out, and make sure that I've got all this information entered. So I am going to call myself Page Turner. Nice and fake right there. You do not have to put an email address in, although we highly recommend it, because you'll get reminders that maybe you haven't picked up a prize, that there's this much time left, and you still haven't made all those reading points into raffle tickets. So very much a recommended thing to do. You can choose your avatar. We have a lot of different ones. I think I'm going to choose Mario. Nah, Luigi. And I'm also going to choose my library branch. And I am going to choose my library card number. If you don't have one, you can click right here to fill out a form and register. If you want to, go ahead and, or actually, in order to log back in, you're going to need to put a username in. So I am going to put in Page Turner. If you want to create a new password, it must be at least 7 characters in length and contain 1 alpha and 1 numeric character. That just means if it's a string of numbers, it has to have at least 1 letter in it, or if it's a string of numbers or string of letters, it has to have 1 number in it. So, and then we just repeat that down here and continue. And that's all. That's it for me. Now here is my child. So my child is, let's say that they are 3 years old. Continue. So we have several programs for a 3-year-old here. There is the Kids 2025 Summer Reading, Color Our World. But a 3-year-old could also be enrolled in 1,000 books before kindergarten. And we will get into that at a later point in this video. But right now I'm going to stick with just registering for this one. So we're going to continue. All right. So it puts you into the Kids Summer Reading. And I think I'm going to call them Pagette. Now it does assume that the last name and the phone number is usually the same, because the assumption is usually this is a parent creating an account for one of their children. But if you don't have the same last name or same phone number as your child, you can always change it. So Turner Page. Let's see. I'm going to choose a fun avatar here. I think we'll go with the bunny. And we're going to choose our library branch. And if they are younger than 18, they do not need to put a library card number in. It's not required. They can, absolutely, but they don't have to. But they do need to put in the school grade that they will be entering this fall. So 3 years old, maybe preschool. So I'm just going to put in ABC preschool. Username and password are not required because we already did that with the adult one. So I think I'm done having children. If I had more children, I would go ahead and put it in continue and keep adding more children. But I'm done adding readers, so I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. So congratulations, you've earned your first digital badge. More badges await you, so be sure to keep your reading log updated. So I'm just going to close that out. And I can, in this account, I can jump from my account to my child's account. See how we changed avatars? Now, cool thing is once you spend time reading, you can log that in. So we're going to choose the log button here. And I'm going to say that I read 60 minutes to my daughter. And if you read to your child, or if you read to anybody else, that counts for you just as much as it counts for them. Gosh knows, if you read that book 5 times again and again in an hour, you deserve every bit of that 60 minutes as much as they do. So 60 minutes. And we're going to select all the people that took part in that. So click on each name that took part and then hit submit. Fantastic. So we get some digital badges, and the kids, our child gets one. They also get a prize for the first hour. That's a Railcats ticket. So we're going to go ahead and close that. Now for every 60 minutes that you spend reading, you earn a raffle ticket. So what are we going to do with all that time remaining? Well, this is the next part. This is going to be where we log in raffle tickets. There we go. Okay. Now we have our raffle tab right here. And this is going to be where we take those 60 points that we have burning a hole in our pocket, and we are going to convert it into raffle tickets. For every 60 minutes you spend reading, that's a raffle ticket for you. So I'm going to go to raffle. And when I'm in the raffle section, I can see the prizes. So I can see all the very cool prizes that we have. And I can read any terms and conditions. Wow, I'm going to have to make that a little easier for you guys to read. That will be changed by the time that you guys are looking at this. But now that we have that, I think we need to get our ticket. So I am going to put a raffle ticket in for the Ninja Creamy. So if I had more than 60 points, say if I had 120, enough for a second raffle ticket, it would enable me to see, I could choose 2 tickets to put on that one. Or you could put 1 ticket in multiple buckets. So I'm just going to stick with 1 at the moment. We're going to hit continue. Fantastic. And so if you ever need to go back, you can look at my raffle tickets, and you can see what you've put your points to. So if you are one of those who likes to be very strategic about this and put raffle tickets towards every prize, you can see what you've already put towards every prize. So I'm going to hit close. And then in order to get my child's prizes, I'm going to go ahead and go to Pagettes. And I'm going to get her tickets. And I think she likes that Bluey ride-on, to be honest. Fantastic. All right. So that is a lot of what is available here on the site, you can look at some reading lists that we have prepared. You can look at your own history so that you can see how many minutes you've spent, so you can make sure, did I enter that hour that we spent reading? Yes, I did. You can also go to, let's go back home here, and you can check out your badges, and you can check out information, and you can even ask for help. If you run into some kind of issue, you can always ask for help. And you can do that by going to Account and going to Contact Us. And that, once you fill it out, goes directly to me so that I can help you with any issue that you have. So I'm just going to cancel. So let's say that you're doing the summer reading program, but you're very interested in getting your child, who is a newborn to age 6, and you want to get them involved in 1,000 books before kindergarten. There is an easy way to do that. So I am going to go to Account, and I'm going to add Reader or Program. So I am going to link, you can link another reader's account to yours. That is something that we will do later on in this video. You can create a brand new reader account. Maybe you have another child that you'd like to add in. Or you can enroll Paigette yourself in another program. So that's what we're going to do. So she was 3 years old. And now we're going back to this part. Several programs for your age. We're going to choose the other program. We're going to choose 1,000 books before kindergarten. Continue. Now, it's not sure if this is the same person, so it's going to be asking you to fill out a lot of the same information and some new stuff besides. So I am going to put in here Paigette, Turner Page. It will ask for the date of birth. I will put in 5/1/2022. Phone number, it went ahead and carried that in. It does ask for the parent, guardian, first name, and last name. We have some really adorable avatars that they can choose from. Personally, my favorite is the Corgi. You choose your library branch, Maryville again, and it does want to know if you've been signed up for this program at the library before, because we have been running this program for several years before we put it on to ReadSquared. So I check this every morning. If you have previous work, if your child has logged time with us and we've recorded it, just answer yes, and I will go ahead and I will put that in there for you. We want to give you every book that your child has earned. But I'm going to say no. Username and password are not required because it's attached to everything. So we're going to do continue. Fantastic. Now we have Paigette Turner Page in summer reading, and Paigette Turner Page in 1,000 books before kindergarten. And this is what it's going to look like from here on out. So I'm just going to go back to Paige Turner's page. So in the future, when you log in, if you have someone who is involved in 1,000 books before kindergarten or 100 books before graduation, if they are joined to your account in the future when you go log, it's going to ask you if you want to log books or minutes. Because if you're logging minutes, the assumption is going to be it's for summer reading. So we're going to put another 60 minutes in, and we're going to choose both of them. Submit. All right, Paigette just got another page, or another prize, excuse me. But since we took 60 minutes to read that, and Paigette is also in 1,000 books before kindergarten, we want to log the number of books that she did. So let's say that was 5. All right, and I'm going to say 5. And look how it does not give me the option of the summer reading program because it realizes we're counting something completely different. So we're going to choose that and submit. Fantastic. So consider What if you had a child or perhaps another family member in a different program and you would like to combine their account with your own? So just to make it easier when you guys have a family reading night and you want to enter all that time, it might be easier to put it all together. So first of all, what you want to do is get their permission, obviously. But we're going to go ahead and go into account, and we're going to add reader or program. And this is where we're linking another reader's account to ours. So you'll need the username and password for that reader account. So this is perhaps if you have created a whole independent profile for your child's 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, or maybe you have a spouse who would just like to be added in. So what we're going to do is link existing reader. So I asked for it and I received permission. And they gave me their username and password. So we are going to link it up. It's very easy. The account has been linked. And so you can check this by going to Home. And look at that. We have Marianne Librarian, who is not currently in a program. That's all right. All right. So if you are returning to the summer reading program and you have a pre-existing account, you can go ahead and log right in here. So you just need to put in your username and password. If you forgot your password, you can get it by email. Click on this link, put in your username, and click on email password. It will send you a link and it will take you through the steps to reset your password. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to go ahead and go to log in. So I have a username of Best Library, and I've remembered my password. And again, if you don't have an email account set up with your profile, or you just can't get it reset for some reason, contact your library. That's what we're here for. We can reset that password for you, no problem. And I'm going to click login. All right. So this is the little, your program has ended or you're not currently enrolled in an active program. That's all right. So what we're going to do is click on enroll. So it's asking to update the age. I'm just going to see that Marianne Librarian is now 26. Continue. And select the program to enroll in. Really, there's only one for that age group. So we're going to enroll. Congratulations. Close. And it's going to ask us to check the account information and make sure everything's still up to date. If perhaps you've changed your phone number, you changed your email, maybe you've even changed your library branch, your card number. So what we're going to do is save changes, go back home, and here we are enrolled in the new summer reading program. And we're going to change our avatar because that's frankly just a little creepy. Much better.